Hi everyone, I'm here today because I really want to make a video to tell you all about my backstage experience at the Joanne World Tour in New York, and I really hope you enjoy it. So I attended both nights in New York and they were so incredible, and I met her on the second night, which was the night that it rained, and it was just so iconic. I got to Citi Field just after 3:30 in the afternoon, which is the time that they tell you to arrive in the email. After I collected my ticket from Wilcor, I went to the VIP check-in. When everyone checks in, they give you your VIP lanyard, and I love this so much. So it has the tour poster. On the back it says VIP, and this is actually an iPhone charging cable, so that's really cool. And after I checked in, they took us to the VIP catering area, which is where the tour crew eats, the dancers and the band members. So on the way there we had to go through a bag check, and the only bag I had was the gift bag I had for Gaga, so that was really simple. So when we got there, I saw Lacey, I saw RCL, and I waved at him and he smiled and waved at me back. I saw Gaga's guitarist Ricky, also DJ White Shadow and Tommy London. So they had so many different types of food there. I believe each city they have different foods. On this night they had Mexican, and they had a salad bar as well, and so much more honestly. And they had a dessert bar with like ice cream and like so many different toppings. It looked really good. I didn't have a chance to have anything because by the time I discovered it, they said that the sound check was in 10 minutes, but that was alright. We spent about half an hour at the VIP catering. Then after that, they took us to the sound check through a backstage entrance. And as we were walking through, all I heard was Perfect Illusion, and it was just such an incredible feeling. Perfect Illusion was just made for a stadium, honestly. So during the sound check, they played, like I said, Perfect Illusion, Love Game, The Cure, Shiza and Alejandro, and the soundcheck was so much fun and it was so amazing. I was dancing and singing, and honestly, how could you not? And Richie, Gaga's choreographer, was on the stage at the time, and he was doing choreography to all the songs. And during the backstage tour, I actually met him and he was so nice. So the backstage tour was after the soundcheck, so we actually got to go on the back of the stage and we got to see the quick change rooms, and there's two rooms, one for Gaga and the female dancers, and another one for the male dancers. The stage manager's name was Rick, and he actually gave us the backstage tour. And he told us so many interesting facts about the show. And he said that the quickest change was about 1 minute and 50 seconds, I think. While I was on the back of the stage, I was actually standing next to Gaga's diamond-covered microphone stand, and that was so unreal. So the backstage tour was really interesting. So after the backstage tour, there was a question and answer section. And after the backstage tour, we were taken to the VIP party room, and I'll put some pictures of it here. It was so cool. It was decorated in everything Joanne. There was a DJ, played all Gaga. There was food and there was drinks. So we were there for about an hour and a bit. And during that time, that's when everyone started getting into their meet and greet groups and started getting to know each other more. And then after that, the staff gathered us around, and Gaga's head of security spoke to us, and he told us basically what not to do. So he said, make sure we don't touch her or hug her because she's on her stage hair and makeup, and we'll risk messing it up if we touch her, and that means the show will be delayed because the hair and makeup artists have to touch it up. He told us that we were allowed to give gifts, but we weren't allowed to give them directly to her, so we had to give them to a staff member. They go through a security check first, and to make sure we have nothing in our hands, nothing hidden in our pockets, no hidden surprises, and to remain calm and not to do anything that'll make her uncomfortable, of course. So then after that, we were taken to a backstage hallway downstairs, and we were all lined up in our groups, and a staff member actually gave us stickers with numbers on it because for the meet and greet and the photo, there are numbers on the floor, and each person's sticker will tell you which number to stand on. While we were discussing that, her head of security called us back over and he said, you'll still be meeting her, but it'll be after the show now because of delays. And that was fine because, you know, we're meeting her either way, so it doesn't really matter whether it's before the show or after the show. So after the show, we met them in the designated area that told us to meet them in for the meet and greet. And while we were waiting there, we saw Gaga leave in like this little golf cart, and it was so cute. And I also saw Gaga's dad going backstage. He had to show his backstage pass. So then we went backstage again, and we were in the room next to the meet and greet room, and it was all curtained off and it was black. And there was like tables, and there was water, snacks, and Gaga's new V magazine issue. The room was kind of a square or a rectangle, and we were all lined up in the order of our groups and our number positions for the photo, so in order of that. And at this point, staff actually decided to number us themselves instead of letting us decide, which I'm glad they did because I don't necessarily want to fight with other fans about who gets to stand next to Gaga. So they gave us our numbers. I got number 6. I thought that meant I was going to be at the end of the photo. One of the staff members said that 5 and 6 get the stools, which I was really glad because if I didn't get to stand next to Gaga, I really wanted to sit on one of the stools. So I'm so grateful for that. So I don't know if it was an hour or less until Gaga was ready, but it was really quick. So each group started getting let in, and then my group was about to be let in to meet her, and I was really not ready at this point because I had waited almost 10 years for this moment and I could not believe it was actually about to happen. She was going to be standing there waiting to meet me. So our group was let in. I was in complete shock. She was standing right there. She looked so amazing. I walked up to her and I was like, "Hi Gaga," and she's like, "Hey, how are you?" And I was like, "I'm good." And oh my gosh, she was just so kind and so welcoming to me, and I really can't believe that actually happened. I actually met my idol after looking up to her for almost 10 years. So then we took the photo, and I put the photo here. I'm so happy with how the photo turned out. And the photo took exactly 2 weeks to arrive, and they emailed it to us with a Dropbox link, and we find our meet and greet photo in the link. This was honestly one of the most incredible experiences of my life. I really can't believe that I actually got to meet my idol. It's so unreal. And I really hope you enjoyed my experience, and I'll put some videos here from the show from the same night, and if you have any questions, feel free to message me on Twitter or Instagram. I'll put my usernames here. And once again, I really hope you enjoyed my backstage experience, and I hope it was helpful for any of you who have your upcoming backstage experience. I hope you have the most incredible nights of your life, and I really hope you enjoy my videos. Oh, and just one more thing. When we were entering the VIP party room, that's when they gave us our Joanne backpacks, and I'll show that to you now. Here it is. I love it so much. It says Lady Gaga Joanne.
Don't call me Gaga. Call me Joanne! Young, wild American, looking to be something. Out of school, go going for a hunt.
Do you mind if we take just one last close look at each and every one of you? Careful. Yeah, there you are. Thanks so much for having us. I just really wanted to have them here with me tonight.